Hey guys, it is Scott the Steamroller Steen with winnersandwhiners.com. It is a Thursday, the 11th of July. It's 7:11. Let's talk a little baseball. But before we do, take a minute, hit that like button, smash that thumb. Man, I got to tell you, you guys do such a great job, man. I run like between like 15% of views as likes. It's a really good mark. I owe it all to you. I don't think I've ever told you guys that before, and that's why I tell you every single day that I do appreciate it. So again, thanks very much. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, please do that. We're growing every day, so make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, get notified every time we put up brand new content. And of course, you guys know the drill. Check out winnersandwhiners.com. You're looking for a unbiased second opinion. It is a fantastic resource, free previews, predictions, and picks every single day. All the major sports, and they are there for free. And we've now expanded, doing some WNBA. Got a little Euro Cup going on, although that's about over as Spain and England go at it, trying to get a little revenge there for the Spanish Armada. That was right. That was Great Britain that did that. That wasn't France, right? Sorry, my history's a little sketchy. Not like I was there. Yeah, there you go. So anyway, we didn't have a play for today. We did have our Tuesday night play was the sorry, we had the the Guardians on the run line. They end up winning it in extras 7-6. They win by one. Had a 2-run lead going into the bottom of the 10th. Couldn't hold it. Had to give up one run, but so it got the win. Didn't get the cover. Eesh. So that's the way that goes. So let's take a look for tonight, shall we? We're looking at the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. Justin Steele goes for the Cubbies against Albert Suarez for the Birds. Looking at the total of 9, and guys, that's too high. That is absolutely too high. We're going to play the under right here. I feel kind of bad for Cubs fans, the ones that aren't douchebags, because if the offense and the relief pitching were as good as the starters, they'd be a lot better than 43-49 and last place in the NL Central. They have 4 starters with ERAs under 3.17. Justin Steele, believe it or not, if the smoke is cleared, he's the best. He's got a 2.95 ERA, and that leads the staff. That's right. You have 4 pitchers with ERAs between 2.95 and 3.17. Pretty impressive. Or 3.16. That's pretty impressive. He also has a 1.00 whip, and that leads all pitchers. Although, again, if it leads the starters, it's going to lead all pitchers. He's been pitching very well lately. He has not given up more than 3 runs in his last 8 starts, and he's only done it on the year 3 times in 13 starts. As far as Baltimore goes, I get it. It is hard to play unders with this team since, they lead the league in scoring at 5.12 runs per game. And that's even more impressive since they don't score for Suarez, putting up just 2.75 runs per game in his 8 starts. Not surprisingly, since he has a 2.48 ERA and a 1.20 whip, I've seen the under go 7-0-1 in his starts. As far as the weather goes, wind won't be much of a factor. There's some storms in Baltimore, looks like on Tuesday, but the Wednesday wind should not be a factor. It's going to be blowing 6-7 miles an hour out of the west, and Baltimore Camden Yard is skewed just a little bit from true north-south, so it's going to be a little less of a cross breeze and a little bit more out to right field. It doesn't really matter. It's not wind isn't going to be a big deal. I got to be honest. There's 2 good under pitchers going at it, and 1 good under team with the Cubs. I think Justin Steele will help nullify a little bit of that Chicago, that Baltimore offense. The good thing about Steele is he tends to go deep. He's gone at least into the 6th, I think in like 9 of his last 10 starts. So that takes the bullpen out of play for the Cubs, which you look at their stats, they're kind of middle of the road in whip and ERA, but man, they have really been fading here down the stretch. So, or at least down the stretch towards the All-Star game. So hopefully they won't fuck it up too badly for us. I'd like to see 4 runs or less when the bullpens get involved total. That's what I'm hoping we can do here. And I think with Steele and Suarez, we have a very good chance of getting our wish. So give me the Chicago Cubs, Baltimore Orioles under 9. By the way, 9 getting a good number there. I fully expected this to be 8.5 or even 8. So getting it at 9, I'm happy, and this is going to be a personal, pretty large play for me. And yeah, I hope you guys play it and hit it as well. Give me the Chicago Cubs and Baltimore Orioles under 9. At the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody. Thanks very much for watching, as always. Thanks for all the love. I appreciate you. I look forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you're playing. Let me know what you think of this one. And we'll be back tomorrow to talk all about it. See you then.